Morning. Oh, I'm a bit out of breath already, to be honest. I'm already about a third of the way to where I'm going. But yeah, so today, couldn't go camping in the end last night. The delivery I was waiting for didn't turn up until a bit later, and I thought by the time I'd done this walk and then got set up, I wouldn't actually be able to do what I wanted to do while I was there. It'd just be turning up, setting the tent up at a campsite and probably just going to sleep, which wouldn't really have been that fun, and the weather wasn't particularly nice. But what I did want to do, which is I'm just going to do it today anyway, just without camping. So we're walking out to Kingsbury Park. I'm going to have a go at doing some bird spotting or bird watching. Is there a difference? I'm not sure if there's a difference or not. I did notice on the video I did last time, I have been holding the camera way too close to my face. So I was all right. So I'm going to make a conscious effort to actually keep it in full view. But yeah, so I've bought excuse me, an RSPB, British Birds of the British Isles or something like that it's called. When I get about halfway there, I'll get it out and show you. I've had a flick through it. It's a very good book. Has all the birds and that in it. But it shows you sort of what parts of the country and at what time of year you'd see certain birds. So if you see something, you think, oh, that might be that, and it's like, well, it's not going to be that. That lives by the sea or whatever in winter. But no, yeah. So, and it's got like a what do they call it? Like a concern level as well. So say if they're in decline or whatnot. But I'll go through that in a bit. Don't really know, because I don't have a particularly good camera. I'm only using my phone. I've got my GoPro with me, but that's probably no use for this sort of thing. But what I'm going to try and do, so anytime I see one, I'll mark it as seen. I'll try and get a photo and I'll mark it as seen and photographed, and try and get some videos. Otherwise, this is just going to be a montage of me going, is that a crow? And then just a picture of something. Curdworth Tunnel, that was. It's the only tunnel on the Birmingham Fazeley Canal, you know. It's about 50 metres long, 52 metres long. Made by John Smeaton. I forget the year. There you go, look, a canal fact. I definitely knew that already. So I've taken my earphones out because I realised it's a bit daft listening to... What was I listening to? I think I was listening to a short history of Which one was I listening to? Abraham Lincoln. Just in one ear. And I thought, well, I can't actually hear any birds or anything if I've got John Robbins or whatever his name. Not John Robbins. He's whoever the geezer, the narrator. John Hopkins. That does, it's irrelevant, isn't it? Anyway, I realised I can't actually hear out for birds when I'm got him in me lug hole. Now, the photos and videos that I'm going to be able to get on my phone are very limited, as you'll see in a little while when I sit down with the book and go through that and just tick off some of the stuff I've seen so far. It's all very common still, but it's just trying to get into the rhythm, you know what I mean? A practice crow and a practice mallard and whatever that thing was I saw earlier. I can't remember its name. I thought it was a coot, but it's not. They're the ones with the white. So I'll have to look that up, which is why I've got the book. But yeah, just walking under the M6 again. So get a bit further down, somewhere away from the motorway. I'll get the book out and go through. I'm enjoying myself though. It's kind of like, I've been playing Pokemon again recently. It's kind of like that. And at least these are above the water as well. I don't need to have to try and catch them. I can just look at them and listen to them. But yeah, I think also I'm really struggling with this. I did see what I think was some sort of tit, I don't know. The yellow chest. But because a lot of the leaves are yellow now, I was just sort of like, where's it gone? I can't. And then obviously trying to get a picture of it with this phone is going to be quite hard. Maybe I will invest in a half decent camera. I do have my binoculars in my bag, but they're quite big, so I thought I'd wait till I get to the park before I whip them out. But no, it's a lovely walk down here anyway. Well worth it. Well worth the effort. I'm very sweaty though. I've got cold sweat. Not like because I'm nervous. Not I'm nervous or anything. I think it's a bit damp. This jacket's a bit... Because it got a bit damp when it rained earlier. Now I'm just sweating. Anyway, that's irrelevant also, isn't it? On with the walk. I think we're just over halfway now. I'm actually not far away from where I'm supposed to be going. I've got a bit quicker than I thought. And I am really enjoying myself. I find it hard to like get pictures and videos of things when I see them. But honestly, like I slowed down a little bit. And then within about 5 minutes, I think I saw like a blackbird, maybe a chaffinch, but I couldn't tell. And you know, something else. But just within like a few minutes of each other, you don't appreciate it. Like usually when you're just caning it about, or just like stopping to listen. Like I saw a robin, I couldn't get a picture of a robin. But then it's just sort of like, oh, that's what a robin sounds like. Like I've never actually listened to what they chirp like. I can recommend this if you want to be a boring old sod like me. But yeah, I do need to check the map. It started to rain. Quite. I have to get my coat on. But I do also need to check the map to see where I can come off, otherwise I'm going to end up in, I don't know, Faisley, which I don't want to be in. But you know, really enjoying it. Still need to consult the book, but I think I'll wait until I get in there now and I can find a little, somewhere a bit undercover, have a tea, and then I can start marking things off. Like I said, so yeah, I'll do a scene and recorded, and I probably shouldn't write in the book, should I? But I haven't got a notepad, or if I did have a notepad I'd lose it, so I think we're just gonna do a little, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna give it to someone, is it? It's my book. Oh shit, that is actually a really good book. Anyway, I'm waffling again. Let's carry on till we get there. not far to go yet, but more importantly, on the way back, there's a boozer. I didn't know this was it. It tripped over a mooring hook then, brilliant. The dog and, is it doublet? I want to say doublet, not or doublé. It's not doublé, it's got to be doublet, isn't it? It's like those old padded leather jackets, is it? Check that. It's another little fact, I think. Ah, right, nearly there. So, sorry, voice went funny then. Balls just dropped. Where I'm supposed to be going, just the other side of this lot. I'm really hoping. Just had a look on the map, which is lucky because I nearly walked straight past it. There should be a road that goes back in that way, off the canal. Hopefully. Otherwise I've got to walk all the way back there. I think we'll be alright. I don't want to cut through all this lot. It's actually where I was supposed to be camping. I'm kind of glad I didn't know. To be fair, I think I've got a little rucksack on now. It's only got like 3 litres of water in it, or 2 litres of water in it. Some binoculars and a few other bits on my shoulders already. So, and I think my other bag, by the time I got everything in there, it was verging on heavy. Maybe I need to have a little rethink about what. I was probably definitely packed too much stuff. Anyway, see if I can actually get in here. What is quite concerning is that I haven't seen a bird for about 10 minutes, so probably all in there having a party in there. Oh, right, we're here. Gonna have a quick sit down. It was a nice walk that was, to be fair. It was about 2.5 hours, which is what I thought it would be from like my house. Just gonna sit and have a cup of tea, courtesy of our mate Ernie Cornish, God rest his soul. Quick tea, and then I'm gonna find somewhere a bit more covered to go through my book. I can mark a few bits off. So I just had 10-15 minutes in the, there's a bird hide. I didn't know what was there. But there was a chap in there already, so I didn't really want to record and be foghorning while he's trying to enjoy his morning. Saw a few things though. So I still haven't actually gone through the book, have I? I don't know the best way to format it, to be honest. I'd like to do this again. Not that I haven't finished for the day yet, but this is something I'd like to do, maybe with a better camera. I don't know how these are going to turn out. I've switched over to a different resolution stuff, so hopefully it comes out at least sort of all right to look at. But I've been trying to take photos and a little video, so probably plop the little short, like I'll put the little videos in just as I've seen them, and then keep the photos for when I go through them or something like that. I don't really know how the format's going to work, because then I also realised when I was on the canal, I'd see something, I'd get my camera out, I'd be like, oh look, there's a blooming bird there, and then it'd fly off, obviously. So yeah, I don't know the best format. I don't know if to just go through the book and then show the footage, or show the footage as I go along and then go through the book and just show it again. I don't know. Well, we'll see. I mean, I'm having a discussion with myself at the moment. It's very nice around here though. And the sun's just come out. Wait for this. Oh, get a bit of that. Get a bit of that currant bun on your virulin or whatever it is. Skin. Oh, I'm just walking aimlessly now. It's nearly midday. I've still got about 2.5 hours back, and I definitely want to go to that pub. So let's find a little spot round here. Do a bit more looking. I'm having such a lovely time out. I don't know how I'm going to format it, like I said, but I've also I've got a 2.5 hour walk back, and I've been walking for quite some time, so I'm going to give myself another half hour, 45 minutes, go a bit further this way, and it's just also gone very grey. See what else I can see, and then start heading back towards that pub. So I've still got to give myself 45 minutes of totting time. But yeah, lovely place. Don't think I've been here since I was a kid. So I just headed round that pool, whatever it was called, I've forgotten already. And going further down that way, there's like a kids' play area and stuff, and I thought, well, I haven't really got time to go down there anyway, and can't be bothered. But don't want to go to a kids' play area, not a nonce. So I'm going to walk back to the canal now. But I will show people the book in a bit. I mean, it's very easy to find anyway. And then later on, we'll have a zip through, tick off. I think I've seen loads. I've got quite a lot of pictures and videos. I don't really know how they're going to come out, but lovely little day. Cannot recommend it more, guys. Treat yourselves. Yeah, have a bit of a talk when I learn to speak again. When I talk about the book, we'll go through it a bit more. There's a little pony over there as well. I'll get a quick picture of the pony. Anyway, yeah, that's a pony. I did see some fungus earlier that I took some pictures of. I do have a foraging book at home, but that's a bit beyond me at the moment. I don't want to be foraging for things. I might like start identifying stuff. It could be another thing to do when I get bored of not catching fish. It's starting to get quite cold though, so I might get my hat and my gloves back on. Can't wait to get in that boozer. Better be nice, I only saw it from the back. It's got to be nice though, innit? It's got to be nice if it's on the... I don't think I've ever been to a pub that's on a canal that hasn't been nice. Look forward to that. I'm going to absolutely treat myself here. That's the first time I've been out anywhere and actually been able to use a normal toilet. Premium. Oh, they had heaters and all sorts in there. Should have had my sandwiches in there. And before anyone accuses me of saying, wash your hands, you tramp, I already have washed my hands. I flushed the toilet for dramatic effect as I was leaving, and I only did a wee. Not that you shouldn't wash hands. You should wash hands under every situation. Which I did. Just thought it'd be funny. Not worth it, is it? Started to get a bit busy, so I decided to head back to the canal. There wasn't many quiet spots, like without dog walkers and people walking about. I didn't want to be sitting there going, anyway, my book, this book I found, and these birds and that. So we'll just have a chat about it on the way back. Lovely day out there. Brilliant day out. Don't know if I'm looking forward to this 2.5 hour walk home there. I haven't really stopped either, apart from I had like 10-15 minutes in that, what do you call it, bird hide. But anyway, yes. And the sun's come out. Put my hat on, the sun's come out again. Curse this time of year, I tell you. Anything leading into spring, or summer into winter, autumn. Can't even get the seasons right, there's only 4. Can't dress for it. Let it be hot or let it be cold. Just seen a pigeon. I did see some pigeons earlier. I don't know what type they were though. Your working man's dove. I haven't seen any magpies either. I thought I could get a few of them, you know. It's going to be a right book ticker, this is, today. Songbirds I've seen them. I've managed to, well, I can't seem to manage to get a picture of them because they dart around in the edges too much. We'll see, that'll be for another day. I might get a few more on the way back, might get a magpie on the way back, we'll see. And then, so we'll have a little chat on the way back. And I'll get back, I'm going to go through all of my footage and then we'll do some ticking off. I honestly don't know, I mean it's a good 20 something I've seen, which is quite nice, isn't it, for a little day out just walking about. I mean I know you see a lot of them all the time, but you don't really tend to take much notice, do you? You know what I mean? It's got a duck, it's just a duck in it. Lots of different types, isn't there? Just a bird in it. So yeah, I'll be interested to see how many I've got to tally up. Anyway, I'm going to take my hat off, getting some sweating. It's this boozer. Oof, that place is deadly. Oh, what a lovely little pub that was. I could have stayed in there all afternoon. Had to stop myself. I was gonna think, I could just have one more. No, so I've still got to walk. I've still got about 2 hours to walk home. And I haven't really eaten that much today. Oh, you know when it's like your quintessential, like red velvet seats, black beams, low ceiling, smells of like vinegary chips, beer was lovely, lady behind the bar was really nice. Oh, lovely little outside just on the canal. Oh, I could have spent the rest of the afternoon there, but no. Stop myself. I'm slightly annoyed as I'm doing a bird spotting video. As I was messaging my wife saying, I've just found this lovely little pub, blah blah blah. I'll have a look at the menu, like we should come here for a few drinks and some food and whatnot. And as I was doing it, I was sending the message, like 2 red kites started circling above me. I was like, get the camera out, get the camera out. And yeah, they'd already by the time I'd sorted it. But never mind. Finally, I found a little spot. Found a nice little bench. I can actually talk through this book for about 3 beers. Quick talk about the book, and then continue. Right, so this is the book. It's RSPB, Pocket Guide to British Birds by Marianne Taylor and Stephen Message. And to be fair, it is a brilliant book. So it's got a lot of introductory things about identifying and things like that. And then it has this nice conservation status. So like no concern, moderate concern, greatest concern, introduced species, blah, 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 blah. And how that works is, so in this, there's the little semicircle in the corner of each page about their conservation status and whatnot, which is nice. And then also it has a distribution map, so where you'll see them and at what time of year. So if it's a resident bird all year round, if it's here in the summer, if it's here in the winter, or if it's just a migratory bird that just dips its toe in. And then so you'll look at, say, yeah, there we go, Canadian goose, all year round, all the green bits. Whereas if it's you'll only see a red-throated diver in Northern Ireland and Northern Scotland in the summer, and things like that. And it really is like, it's a cool book for someone that's like, I mean, I only got this just as something to do, and I have absolutely loved today. And I haven't even gone through this yet to see what I've kind of, I mean, I know a lot of them are quite sort of normal everyday birds, but there's been some that I've got no idea what they were. So I'm looking forward to going through it. So, I thought the best way to do this would be to just get the fire on, get my book, I can flick through my pictures and videos today, and then I'll just mark them off in kind of the order that I saw them in today-ish. I'm not going to do that all on camera because it's just taking me about 10 minutes to go through this to find the first one. But anyway, so yeah, there's my RSPB book that we finally got to see. This is a few hours, I've been home for quite a few hours now, so... But, so this morning I did see a grey heron, which I took a photo of. I'll put the photos and videos in afterwards. I'm not sure what the footage is like of them, but yeah, so saw a grey heron. I took a picture of one this morning, and then I saw a few more while I was walking around the park. And I like seeing herons. I like herons. According to is that population? Resident. So is resident BPM? That doesn't seem like a particularly high number, does it? 9,950. And then 45,000. I see them all the time. It doesn't sit out there. Maybe that is that a big number in the bird world? I don't know. But anyway, yes. So heron done, completed, and what's it? So we'll just draw a little. Do we just do a tick? I don't know what to do. It's kind of hard with doing this one-handed as well. We'll just put a little eye. I'll just draw an eye. That means I've seen it. Seen it and recorded. I'm not gonna put in ones I've just seen, even though I know I've seen them. We'll do it all. Anyone that's on camera gets a little. Oh no, 'cause what if I see something and then don't get a picture of it? No. I'll do unless I get pictures of it, it doesn't count. That's gonna be the rule. Anyway, right, I'm gonna have another flick through, find the next one. I saw about 1 million of these today. It's everyone's favourite. It's your mallard. Everyone loves a mallard. Give him a little eye. Say, I saw both sexes as well today. Mallard, done. Now, I did get a couple of pictures, and so they were a bit grainy, but everyone's seen them in there. It's your rook. Now, I've always just called these crows. I didn't realise you'd call them rooks. I mean, I know they're of the crow family. I mean, it says it's a large black crow. And I thought, oh, well, what differential? Because there is a few more. I thought, could it have been a carrion crow? But, it could have been. Oh. Well, there's some controversy now. Because I was like, oh, there's a crow. I've seen a crow. Now, I can't tell if it was a rook or a carrion crow. It definitely wasn't a raven. It wasn't big enough to be a raven. It wasn't a hooded crow. I think some of them could have been. No, they weren't jackdaws. But, I mean, I think that's going to have to go down as a non-confirmed. Even though I've probably seen millions of them and everyone's seen millions of them. I can't differentiate in the photos. So, I'll leave it. But then I might add on 2 to see what the total is, and I might add on 1 or 2. We'll see. That's annoying. So next up, the moorhen. I saw quite a few of these today. I usually see them down on the canal quite a lot as well. They're pretty little things. I always get them confused with coots, but they're not. It's a moorhen, and I'm glad I've found the name now, because I was just kept calling them coots, and it's not on. So coot done. To be a little childish. It's so hard to do this while I'm trying to look at the phone. Brilliant. I mean, while I'm on the page, I might as well do coots as well, because it's just there. Save my time. Your time and my time. Coots done. Well, I've done it again in my bird ignorance. I've just gone, pigeon. Pigeon there, who cares? But I don't know if this was a rock dove, stock dove, could have been a wood pigeon. I mean, it was probably a wood pigeon, but I can't give it to myself. If I can't identify, I took the worst possible video of it, because it was just a couple of pigeons on a telegraph wire. So there, I'm 2 down now already through my ignorance. Should have taken a better photo and had a better look. So next up, your friend and mine, our Commonwealth brothers, your Canadian goose. We all seen them anyway. Lovely. There's another one. Oh, I haven't been keeping count. I'm going to have to go through and do a count. And then add it retrospectively. Of course. I thought I'd done some bird ignorance again here. I thought, oh, lovely swans. Everyone loves swans. Mute swan, definitely it. And then I looked and went, oh no, there's a whooper swan and there's a Berwick swan. But, luckily, I've got this. And I wasn't around there and it's not winter yet. And, well, it's not winter. And to be perfectly honest, they didn't actually look like that. But I didn't know there was more more than one type of swan in the country. But yes, so mute swans done. I saw hundreds of things today. They're pretty though, aren't they? They are pretty. They're not mute though. Right, I've had to go. I mean, the fire's died down. I've been looking so long. So with this one, I've tried to deduce it. I've gone through the whole book. Now, the only thing that I can vaguely see, the only thing I can see that vaguely looks like what I saw earlier is, well, it's going to be one of these, is it greb or grebe or grebby, whatever they're called. Now, I think it looks more like a non-breeding redneck one, but they only go around the coast in winter. This is the only one. I mean, I know there's a few, of the family there's a few, but they're all around the coast. The only one... I mean, no, actually, I think because the beak's too long for it to be a little grebe. Little grebe. So I don't think it's that. So I think it's got to be a great crested grebe, but just in a non... it's either a juvenile one, so I'm shining on it, maybe, or a non-breeding one. But I've gone through the rest of the book. I can't find anything, and that matches, like, so that's correct because it's resident and it's around in this area, whereas all the other ones aren't. So I'm going to mark it, and then unless I'm told otherwise, I think that was a great crested grebe, either non-breeding or a juvenile. Juvenile would make more sense because it looks a bit grayer. But yeah, I think that's it. I've had to do some deductive work. So we've entered the tit section. Now, I think these were blue tits, they weren't grey tits. As much as I like great tits. But no, I think these were blue tits, even though my camera isn't brilliant. I don't think I saw any of this chest action going on. And these had a bit more of a little hat. So we're going for blue tit on that one. Again, I might be wrong, but I'm sure I'll see them all again anyway. So again, not brilliant photos or videos, but from what I can deduce where I was going on, I mean, looks like quite a generic duck, doesn't it? But I believe these were gadwalls. So I'm marking it. I've gone through the other things that look a bit like these did, and it doesn't match up with the area or time of year. So I'm gonna say this: the gadwall's done. Called it. I was getting worried again now. Now I've entered Gull World. But yes, these were definitely black-headed gulls, but because they're non-breeding. You can see the little tails, and they've got orange legs, and they've got this little dot. And again, matches up with the map. And you think, like, oh, it could be that. No, it couldn't. That's why this book's so good. Brilliant. Yes, another one. So yeah, black-headed gulls. I saw loads of them. So I saw one of these in a tree earlier. And I was like, oh, I think that's a cormorant. And I kind of knew it was. And then I saw loads of them. I don't tend to see them. But yeah, so there's another one. I haven't seen them for ages. And then there was just loads. They were all chilling out together. Right. I'm getting really hot in here. I shouldn't have had the fire on. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I'm glad I did this at home, not outside. I've been there for blooming night. So this white one isn't in the book. I've gone through all of the ducky, but I've flicked through everything. I've gone through the rare bits. I can't find it in here. So my guess it's either like a domesticated mallard or something like that, from what I can deduce, or I've just googled it and it might be a Peking duck. I'll have to look into it a bit more. But yeah, it's not in my book. So, weird. That's a good one though, isn't it? A little rarity for today. Anyway, right, this is taking ages. Like, I've gone through the whole fire. And I'm sweating. I don't think I've got too many more to go. Let's go. Now, my guess, these ones were tufted ducks. I didn't see any brown ones, so maybe they're all just guys and like juveniles, maybe. I didn't really see the tuft, but it had been raining, so I'm going to assume they had a bit of a slick back. But everything else, so this sort of flank here, black and then the white, and then they had yellow eyes, this grey sort of bill. The only other thing, because I thought, oh, it might be, no, they wouldn't be around. It's the only thing I can find. So yeah, I'm going with tufted duck on that one. Why didn't I just tick them? Why am I drawing these stupid... I'm trying to... I don't know why I'm not just looking at the book while I do it either. Why am I looking at the phone? Oh, right, carry on. I can't put any more wood on, I'm dying. So I have just realised that was the last one, which is good because the fire's gone out. So that's 15. 15 in total, I think. So now we'll go back to me waffling on the canal on my way home. And that is how we got on today. We managed to see
15
birds. I saw that in the edit. Seamless transition. But in like summary to the summary, I have had such a nice day today. I went out this morning with a book about British birds and my phone and just some water and whatever else. And I've had a nice big walk. I don't know how many miles I've done. I'll top that up at the end as well. But like just observing and listening, like it sounds really daft, doesn't it? But actually just kind of, rather than just going, oh, I'm just going for a walk, you know, just walking, chilling out a bit and then just like noticing so many different things and enjoying them as well, enjoying seeing it, like when you've got that purpose of going, I want to see so many things going, illegible, isn't it? But you know, just like, well, I specifically today, I want to see lots of different birds, or as many birds as get, or whatever, you know, but actually listening out and looking at, and then you realise how many different, like I said earlier, there's so, like, a lot of them are very common birds in the UK. It's nothing, nobody's seeing anything like, you know, amazing. But for, like, you don't appreciate it a lot of the time until you actually go like, oh yeah, that's different to that, you know. You're not just going like duck, bird, whatever, bird. But you know, it's really, really nice day. Genuinely, like I'm going to do this again. Like I've loved today so much. Big walk, bit of nature, and a few tots. Yeah, really recommend it. Really do recommend it. And I mean, I don't know, it's, people might think it's boring, but to me, it really isn't. It's no different to anything else, really. It just gives you another little incentive to do, so, you know, like say, I hate the idea of just going for a walk. Just going for a walk like annoys me. Well, why? What am I doing? What's the goal? And you know, yeah, it just gives you that little. It's kind of why I started doing these videos, because that's an incentive for me to just do something. I don't really care if people watch or they don't watch or they don't like it, or well, I mean, I do care. But it's just nice, you know what I mean? It's nice to have that something, a goal to achieve. And that's it.